Hello! Let's just start with some video responses. As always, Hannah, if I had to pick one thing to drink, it would also be wine. I mean, there's just so much variety there. I loved the Europe compilation video, as always. I also thought it was hilarious that our classiest wine experience was on the airplane. Yup, you can never be unclassy with wine. Matt, if I could earn 25 cents every time I had to wake up at 8 a.m., I would have enough quarters to actually do my laundry. I had to pause the video for a solid 30 seconds after your Hobbit clip because I was laughing too hard. That is one swank tie. I really love your challenge and your contemplation of mindset. I think we all live very complex lives of trying to be present and enjoy ourselves now, but also thinking about the future so we can enjoy ourselves then. So after a very interesting one-on-one with one of my professors, I took a few minutes to just sit outside because it was a gorgeous day, and it was really nice. I got to take a few deep breaths, but I just kept thinking about all the reading I wasn't able to do while I was sitting there doing nothing and worrying about whether or not I was going to be late for class. I just keep thinking, I'm really busy now, but eventually I'll have time to sit down and reflect and take some me time. But I'm just wondering, when will later be now? My question for you is, how do you know if you're making a mistake? Which I think is just a really interesting question for everyone to think about. David, me going on a trip with you is conditional on location because if you pick to go on a Europe vacation to Greece and Italy, I might not want to do the exact same thing again. Just kidding. That would be awesome. I would totally do that again. And Greece. You forgot Greece. How come you don't want to go to Greece? My face tattoo would be like Phoebe's tattoo on Friends. The world from outer space. Can you grow a real beard? Spoon. Definitely spoon. You can kind of cut things with a spoon. Plus you can kind of eat a salad with a spoon, but you can't kind of eat soup with a fork. Does anyone know where the quote, "Your level of blank astounds me," is from? Google is failing me and I can't figure it out. Is it a Pirates movie maybe? So my cohort and I have to start applying for practicums this week. A practicum is just a fancy way of saying an internship, which we'll be doing next semester. So we'll be working 20 hours a week in our assistantship, 8 hours a week in our practicum, and we'll be going to class 12 hours a week. By rule of thumb, you're supposed to study for 3 hours outside of class for every hour that you're in class. So I'm just going to let you do the math on that one yourselves. Anyways, the point of this story is that we're all competing against each other for the best pracs. And there are some real shitty ones. So let's review the ways in which my life has become a social experiment. 1. They moved us all out into the middle of nowhere, and I mean cornfields for miles nowhere. 2, because we live in the middle of nowhere, we all live, work, and socialize together. 3, they make us compete for positions against each other while they watch us and analyze the group dynamics. Shit's gonna get crazy. Okay, I came up with 3 way too philosophical what-if questions, so eventually I just settled on this. What if you could eat pineapples like you eat regular apples?